You guys interested in social media? Heard a little whisper that the wonderful, great Polly was putting you guys through your paces. Well, I hope that you take advantage of it, because there are not that many crazy people like Polly in the place that you can actually interact with. And you need to be a little bit crazy around this space, because you can't guarantee what's going to go on. Trisha, are you listening to me? Julia, keep an eye on Trisha. Make sure that she's actually paying attention. Now, because I know Shane is, and Mark, I know you guys are there, right? I've had my spies out. I've been watching what's going on in Google Analytics last night. I've been having a bit of a look here and a bit of a look there, right? I know Ronald's there, right? I know you're all there. Craig, Nathan, all the old guys, the old team, put the old team back together. Tony. And Tony might even be hanging around with Michael. Ivan might have even popped in with Daryl, right? And maybe even Ben's there, right? So it's quite a. Can I hear? Oh, I can hear that. I'm channeling into the Twitter stream. I'm getting something very lean. Clinton's there as well. This is good. We've got quite a crew. I hope that you guys are taking the time to ensure that Ying and Ni and Wenjing and Muhammad and Leanne and Abdul and he and Ru and Yifan and Lou, right? And Wajid and Timothy and Jennifer. I'm hoping that you guys are all making sure, right, that everybody in the room, right? Helen's there too as well. You guys have got a great crew, Pole. You are very lucky to have such a great crew. Anyway, I digress. One of the challenges with social media for you guys is that you can't really predict it, right? If I have a conversation today and I was with you in the class, we've got this nature of interaction. There's a bit of control that we can actually bring to bear in what's being transmitted and, and what comes back to us. But you know what? When we're dealing with social media, we can throw something out. We can't guarantee how it gets used. We saw that last night with the Carlton footballers, and the problems that they've got into in the Twitter space. Is it all too difficult? Should we actually be spending this time and effort? Well, last night, I was cooking dinner, right? And I was catching up on the things that have been happening in the higher education sector in the US, right? Then I was talking to some people in the UK about research opportunities that I could actually be working with them on, and then I saw a little tweet come through that said, what a great class you guys had yesterday. And I thought, Polly's been up to her old tricks again, right? Not that it's great, no great surprises there. And then I thought to myself, I better wish you guys a good day as well. And the magic of social media says, Cole, why don't you come in and have a quick chat? Well, so here's a quick chat. Don't try and control everything. If you're a controlling person, you can't control in social media space. You can plan, but you can't control. So you have to be prepared to fail for a range of various different reasons. It may simply be that you can't get traction, but it also may be that people misinterpret the nature of what you do. Why might they misinterpret what it is you're trying to do? Well, one of the challenges of social media is that the way I view it is that you need to do 4 things. You need to communicate, right? I'm trying to send you a message now, okay? You need to do it in a collaborative way, okay? So Polly's going to share this, hopefully. Paul, she's going to share this with all of you guys. She's going to try and make sure that everybody's actually picking up on the essence of what we're actually saying in this space. It's got to be able to educate. So hopefully I'm saying something in here which will reconcile with what Polly's saying or what other people are saying in the class in terms of their own experiences. Peter, are you listening, Peter? Please make sure you are. And most importantly, and this is the tricky bit, it's got to be entertaining. I know Polly wanted me to put on costumes today and relive some of our past, what do you call those things, Paul? Thanks. Personas. Is that the word, Paul? Yeah. But I'm running short of time, to be honest with you. But the entertaining factor is where people fail in social media. There's got to be enough interest there. People have got to say, hey, I really want to spend a few seconds seeing what this tweet's about, or what this little video clip, or what this image is about, right? So you've got to be able to pull that interest through. If you can't pull the interest through, then you're just talking to a blank wall. You're wasting your time, and there's not much point doing it. Think about how you can actually bring information to people's attention that will help them. And I'll give you a tip. I pick up generally 10, 20 Twitter followers a day. What do I do to do that? Not a lot, to be honest with you. I have a wonderful little app on my iPad called Zite, Z-I-T-E. And I can set that to go off and find all the latest and current news stories about any particular topic that I want. So if I'm interested in entrepreneurship, if I'm interested in social media, higher education, evolution, ecology, whatever the things that I might be interested in, I can set this to go off and find those stories for me. Gee, it finds so many great stories, I can't help but just press the little Twitter button or the LinkedIn button, or even just forward it on to someone and just say, hey, have a look at this. I'm finding interesting content and I'm pushing a button and I'm sending it out to the people who are following me on Twitter. Other people see it because it gets retweeted and they say, oh, this Tas Devil Cole on, and I expect, what did we get there? 30, 40 people in the class poll. I'm expecting 5 people by the end of the day to have said that they want to follow Tas Devil Cole. Did you get that? Tas Devil Cole. Okay. And so this is of interest, right? And there is an entertaining factor about it because a lot of the stuff that I send out also has that sort of, there's a bit of an edge to it, okay? So that's my message to you guys today. Don't try and control it. Accept that what you put out, you can't actually determine where it's going to end or what it's going to lead to. The collaboration is important. It saves you time and money. You don't have to go looking for things. Things find you. Social media is a space that you cannot avoid. It really doesn't matter what you do in your world. You can't avoid but be in it. But the challenge is actually working out how to be smart in it. And unfortunately, you're going to have to fail a few times before you actually find that out. It's different for everybody. There isn't A to Z of exactly how to do it. There's some basic rules that can get you started, and I'm sure Polly's going to share those with you. But the key thing is that you're prepared to invest some time and think about what's actually happening in that space. I was going to say I hope you guys have a good day, but clearly I know you're going to have a good day. So make the most of it. Polly loves it when people ask her questions. So take the opportunity. Don't sit there and think to yourself, I wonder about this. Ask the question. Ask the question, and I'm sure you'll actually advance your learning. Enjoy your time, and I look forward to seeing some of you guys somewhere else down the track. Tony, hope all's going well. Cheers.